have, are we doing this together? Yes. The amazing Chanel and Kirsten.
Hi.
So you guys started off as separate and then you decided, oh, this is not enough fun, let's do it together.
Yeah, it can be a really lonely game, which I'm sure some of you have experienced. So we just decided 2 heads are better than one. It's effectively going to double our time because 9 months was ticking away pretty quickly. So, we decided to join forces and...
Made it definitely a lot more enjoyable this whole year.
Best decision ever.
Very good. So talk us through your journey.
So our journey has been a roller coaster. There's been a lot of deals come and go. So I guess what we want to do is take you on our journey and through a lot of the properties that we worked really, really hard on. As Dee said over the weekend, we've done countless feasibilities, countless business proposals, and there's been a lot of knockbacks. A lot of the time not from any fault of our own. So, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm originally from Kalgoorlie, from WA. So I'm 23 years old. Before I came into the property games, I was doing admin work and accounting. And then I was working on a cattle station as a governess, teaching grade 8 and grade 5 to 2 little children. So coming into this journey was definitely something very different.
Yeah, so I'm 22. I turned 23 3 days after we got on the island, so I just snuck in there. I am a qualified teacher, so I graduated uni last year. And yeah, my mum's in the community, so that's how I found out about it. And she was sending me this link, and I'm like, Mum, I've got to get a teaching job this year. I've just got to do it. But it really wasn't where my heart was at. So yeah, entered, and I was a wild card. I initially got the call from Michael saying that I didn't get in, but yeah, he called me back and
you got in.
Got in.
So I love this. Let's go back one. I love the modelling that you've got there. You've got each of you as a Chanel car and a Kirsten car.
Yes, we're taking you on our journey, so buckle up.
Okay.
When I'm in the car.
All right, let's keep going on the journey then.
So this is the first deal. So this is the one Kirsten and I got started on. It was originally a 1:6, then turned into a 1:13, so it got a bit bigger. So Kirsten and I decided to team up, just because we thought together we can get more deals done and just smash it out. It then turned into a 1:30, which became a bit too big. And for our first deal, getting a JV partner to fund that is definitely quite large.
It was just too hard, too big, and it's now a co-op deal. But basically the biggest lesson from this one was that council mapping can often be deceiving. So we do like the odd seasonal waterfront property, and but we learnt that when you dig a bit deeper, often the flooding isn't quite as bad as it looks on the council website.
So Daisy Hill, we were told the perfect deal doesn't exist, so we found the perfect deal. It was a 1:7. So as you can see, it has 3 street frontages around the whole property, which is definitely ideal. Across the road there was a high school, John Paul College, which is very big in the area. But with this one, it turned out, so it was expression of interest, which obviously you take a lot of time to do your due diligence and everything for that. Turns out the owner didn't actually want to sell the property, they just wanted a valuation to pay out the owners. But that's okay, we learned a lot. We definitely learned how to start doing our business plans with this one. Yeah. But yeah, definitely vendors can have ulterior motives, so.
The next one was, dual lot, single title, amazing. It was so exciting. We were like, this is great, we don't have to pay for the subdivision, beauty. Anyway, it was, it had some interesting borders, and again, it was a flood one. We love floods. Our biggest lesson here was that we need to be prepared to walk away. It was an auction, and you find the JV, and we found the most beautiful JVs in Bevan and Cartier. I love them so much, I wanted them to adopt me. I was obsessed with them.
What do you have to say about that?
Sorry, Mum. So basically we did the really hard work with finding the great relationship, and we thought we had a great deal, and then it just went for more at auction. So we had just learnt that you have to learn to walk away.
And who beat you at the auction?
Someone on Kevin's housing task force.
Oops.
Yep, we found out later, and then we went to lunch with him, and he felt pretty bad. But so it's his now.
So then we moved to the next one, which was a very good deal. It was in Birkdale. So always get told, put your foot on the deal quickly. What we didn't do is our due diligence first and our contract first, and our due diligence later. So it's a 1 into 3. Down the road, the picture at the bottom is one that's just been done as well. So we knew it was going to be code accessible, which was ideal. But with this one, we definitely learnt that you have to have your agents on your A team. We met Caroline, who's in the community somewhere.
Shout out to Caroline.
She called me last week as well and showed us a few more deals, which definitely will help us in the future as well. But yeah, definitely when you snooze, you lose. So
Yeah. This one was a little bit left wing. If name the strategy, Chanel and I found one. We was just trying everything. So this one was a community title, body corporate kind of deal. Basically, I called Kevin and I said, I think I've got this deal. Can you have a look at it? And he said straight up, no, the house is too good. So then I called Dee and said, Dee, can you have a look at this deal? And she said, I'm about to be with Kevin. And I was like, oh, I'm busted. I'm so busted. Shit.
You don't get the answer you want from one, they ring the other one. I'm going, hang on a minute.
So anyway, he said, nope, the house is too good. Dee said, nope, the house is too good. And I just saw a big bulldozer. So anyway, it turned out it wasn't going to be, it wasn't going to work. But yeah, the biggest lesson was that we learnt a lot about body corporate rules in that one. So yeah, always lessons out of all the ones we lose.
So this one was quite a big deal, as you can see. It was originally going to be it was 2 separate blocks. It was an off-market deal. So it was going to be a 2 into 4. Building on each block, 3 townhouses on both, and the houses definitely needed a renovation. But with this one, we definitely had agent versus agent. So we were working off-market with our buyer's agent, which was going really well. Just on the day of signing the contract and sending it back, we got a call from the buyer's agent saying he's decided he doesn't want to sell anymore, due to talking to a Gold Coast agent, telling him that he'll sell it for heaps more at an auction, lots of hype. So that one we just had to let it go, which is unfortunate. But we learnt a lot about this one and calling especially agents as well to get quotes on townhouses for builds and all that. So definitely learnt from that one.
So you're losing deals, but you're learning a lot through the process.
A hell of a lot.
You girls can do FISOs on the back of your hand.
Absolutely.
All right.
Yeah.
So then what happened?
So this one was my favourite. This one's my baby. So it was a block of 4 units in Mundubra, and again I called Kevin and I said, oh Kevin, it was someone in the community brought it to me. It was Robin and Mike, who I have seen here over the weekend, so I don't know if they're still here today. But she brought it to me and we were so excited. I called Kevin and he said, no, don't go near bloody Mundubra. And so I called Dimna. When Dad says no, you just got to ask Mum. So Dee said, oh, I love rural renos. And we were like, beauty.
Yeah, but you didn't tell Dipner that you were going to take Ted with you and half of the property games for 3 months, smoke dope and drink all night. No, you didn't mention that, did you?
I think that was your perception of what might
Yeah.
happen.
I was going to take Ted, don't get me wrong. I was definitely taking Ted. So basically we drove all the way out there, drove 5 hours to go and see this property. It was a dump. Oh my goodness, it was awful. And then we got a flat battery on the way out. Couldn't get home. Oh, it was a nightmare. Anyway.
Don't go near bloody Mundubra.
But from this one we learnt that rural towns often, things sit on the market for a long time, and this one had 2 agents. So one agent had the tenancy and one agent had the sale of the property, and basically, that did not work in our favour. We ended up losing it. So
the whole of the property games, Kirsten's always been telling me, pressure makes diamonds, it's okay, we haven't got a deal, pressure makes diamonds. And then finally, pressure made diamonds. So we got this. Yeah, she could do a happy dance now.
So through all of this rejection have remained really, really positive. They're always smiley, they're always happy, they're always turn whatever happened into, it's okay. We learnt this, we learnt that, it's all good.
Yeah.
So the attitude was amazing for you two with this amount of rejection.
Thank you. Thank you. We learnt a lot of resilience.
Absolutely. So this one, as Dipna spoke about on the first day with Investor, shout out to Dennis. So he sent us about 20 deals from Investor. In one day we did all the feasibilities of them, and this was one that came out. So 1 into 3, renovation on the house. We're going to keep that, just get rid of the pool in the backyard. And as you can see on either side, there's the same thing been done. The profit on this one has gone up as well because we're selling the blocks as duplexes to build on. We have brought it for 557, not 560. We're putting down a 5K deposit, and we've negotiated that to 1K as well. Along with working on at the moment, trying to get under our belt as well, a 1 into 6.
Yeah, that one's really exciting. And it's code accessible, so we're really close to that one, just working with JV.
So you don't have that one on the slide?
We don't, because it's fresh.
Okay.
The slides had to be in before
It's
we...
not under contract.
Not under contract?
Yeah, I can't tell you where it is.
It's in Australia.
So you girls will make half of that and share it?
Yeah.
This one?
Yeah, absolutely.
And what's the expected on the next one?
It's just under 400K profit on that one.
nearly 4.
Okay, good.
And should be a quick one as well.
Yeah.
So you're working with a JV partner on that one right now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very good.
Yeah.
So what's next bit?
Okay, so I guess with all of this rejection and having to research and do our due diligence on this many properties, we started to get really, really good at it. So we basically got really good at doing business proposals. And so we have, created a template, and we've got a website, which is get your notepad out, write the website down. Basically, we're selling our template. So we spent hours and hours, putting this together, and if it can save anyone a couple of hours of time when they're researching a project, and just like presenting the project for JVs as well, it's really important to put yourself out there professionally. So obviously you're asking someone to give you a lot of money, so you need to be super professional and look like you know what you're doing.
So it's a template, but then it's also where you get all the information from, how you do this,
Exactly.
how you do that part, where you get that from, etc.
Yeah,
What are you selling
exactly.
it for?
$97.
Very good.
Yeah.
Well done, girls.
Thank you. We got to go up on stage with Dee and present as well our template, which was really cool. So thank you for that. That was awesome.
That's all
That
right.
was really cool.
So what's the next bit?
The next bit is our whys.
So this is my whys. Just a huge shout out to my number one fan, my mum. I wouldn't even be in the property games if it wasn't for her. Definitely helped me along this journey 110%. My partner, Lachlan, as well, he definitely put up with me on my emotional roller coaster of property this year. And he's had my back. He flies in and out, so he's flown from WA every 3 weeks to come here and be with me. To my dad for being here today as well. That means the world to me, have you here. His partner, Janie, Merritt, Shane as well. And to my brother, I want to do a huge shout out to him. We thought we didn't have our PowerPoint today. He did a big drive home and went and picked it up for us. So thank you, love you all.
Very good.
And my whys as well is, so I'm only 23 years old and I've lived in about 25 houses, so I've always moved. But doing that, definitely moving into a new space, you learn to renovate and make your space your home. So I definitely have a passion for renovation. So I want to be able to help people create a space that they can call their home as well. Along with owning my own property with my partner, Lockie, as well. And the last one's also my comfort zone, which definitely getting up here and this year has helped me with that. But also in the back of my head is always the more I do and create is the more I can give and donate, because I feel like coming up here and receiving all this, I think speak for all of us that we just want to give back as well.
Yeah. So again, massive shout out to my family and friends. I'm so thankful. I wouldn't have done this without my mum either, so thank you, Mum. I can't be more thankful for all the support that I definitely had my crack at moments as well, like Liam did. So a massive thank you to for all of their support. And ultimately, my why, I'm not shy in saying that I'm super passionate about being a mum. So I'm God, that's not happening yet. But that's my why. That's my why. And the property games brought me Ted this year, so I'm so thankful, and I couldn't be happier. So, yeah.
I think it's interesting, Dipna, that she's a professional teacher, but she didn't read the contract, which said no fraternisation.
I think, well, that was part of the contract that these kids had to sign, and I think we used too big a word. Maybe they didn't know what fraternisation was.
I know.
Oh, no, I got it.
She must have crossed it out in initial. It's okay.
No, I spoke to Calvin. Apparently they're really easy to get out of.
So Dipna told us to do our plan until we're 30 years old. So this is my plan. So at the top is more of like a dream board of what we like, pictures and cards and, you know, stuff like that. You want material things. But down the bottom, it's got, you know, the one we're doing now, 1 into 3, and then it goes into some duplex builds, and then a commercial build, which is vendor finance, and then it goes into owning like 30 storage sheds. So I sent this to my partner last week, so the wedding's at about 26, but he knows I want like a 2-year-long engagement, so hint, hint.
All right, this is mine. Yep, there's the kids and there's the wedding. It's creeping up pretty soon as well, Ted.
Well, we certainly taught them confidence.
But yeah, just deals. So a JV deal and an own deal a year would be a dream. And then, yeah, once we hit the mill, we'll just do our own, I think. Yeah, but ultimately I would love to open a childcare centre. I have that background. I work in childcare now, so and being a teacher. So that's the goal.
Well done.
So we obviously want to say a huge thank you to Dipna, to Kevin, Brendan, who's our buyer's agent as well. He's been absolutely amazing. But also Lisa. Is Lisa in the room?
Lisa, Kevin.
We wanted to bring her up on stage as well because she's been definitely the most important in the property games as well for all of us, because we've all learned as well, it's the mindset, which everyone getting up here and talking about their stories, it's all about your mindset. So I just wanted to get everyone to just give Lisa a huge applause as well.
I got the eye of the tiger, fighter, dancing through the fire, 'cause I am a champion, and you're gonna hear me roar louder, louder than a lion, 'cause I am a champion, and you're gonna.
Yeah, so that's just a couple of the thank yous. There's so many more, but yeah, we cannot be more thankful for all of our mentors and all of you who just even have a conversation with us. It's honestly so humbling. And you know, we started off as just kids who knew absolutely nothing, and honestly, it's thanks to all of you that you've changed our lives, 100%. Thank you. That's our journey.
That's your journey. Well done, girls.